Winter is known to be a hard time of year to keep horses hydrated. I'm going to try making the horses a tea. I saw a friend do this recently and I thought I'd give it a try. Are you ready for some tea? For tea time? So we're going to use a replenta mash today, which is meant to be a mash. However, we're going to add a lot more water. I'm just going to use a half a cup, which is nothing scientific, but it's just what I'm going to experiment with today. If I was to use the suggested serving size, this bag would last me only 7 servings. So it's going to last a lot longer with this smaller amount. Water. All right, we'll leave some splash room for when I carry this. All right, it is tea time. I hope they like it. So it's pretty warm. I'm gonna let it cool off just a little bit more before I bring it out to them. I think it smells good. I don't know. Ugh. Yoda seems to want some tea. You want tea, Yoda? All right, let's check on this brew. Oh, that's a good temperature. So at the bottom, yeah, it's really created like a brew for the horses. At the bottom, there's a little bit of that mash just lightly lining. So I'll give it a stir and bring this out to them. Yummy, yummy. The girls had been in the lower field, so I called them up top to where the round pen is. Let's see how they like this tea. The tea has cooled to a warm temperature, but because it's so cold outside, it is going to look a little steamy. But don't worry, it's not hot. I've got one of those hook-over feed buckets, which I lower for more comfortable drinking height, and then one of these rubber tubs as well. Raven wasn't so sure what to think of this tea. I think she was expecting a feed instead of a drink. You like that, Sparrow? I was surprised at how quickly Sparrow dove into hers, almost without hesitation, which is unusual for her. Again, it looks hot, but trust me, it's not. It's just another cold morning. Raven finally got the idea that it was a flavorful drink. Sometimes the horses play musical buckets while they're eating or drinking. Ray. Try the bucket. Now she's figuring it out. And Sparrow's back to see what Raven's so interested in. Did you like your tea, Sparrow? Raven is really getting into it. I'm really surprised at how much they're enjoying this. Can I help you? There you go. Raven's like, thanks, Mom. Although I need to remember I'm not her mom anymore.
Did you like that, Sparrow?
Looks like Raven has finished her bucket. Poor thing. She has to stare at Sparrow.
Raven, you want to lick the bucket? You want to lick the bucket?
There's a little bit of flavor in here. Oh, look how much she loves it. Okay, I think this tea was a success.
They love it.
They loved it so much, I decided to bring out more tea later that afternoon. Okay, this is their second time today they've had this tea, and they drank it up so fast. They are big fans. That's the neighbor's horse, but Raven thinks all ponies need to try this tea. Let me know if you try it with yours.